Hello everyone, it's Nation here, and we're going to continue on with Pac-Man. We're going to do the space area now. This one has 3 levels plus a boss, I believe, but the levels are not as long as the other ones. The boss is pretty long though. But first things first, we're going to start right here, starting this level. And we're going to hit this so we can go into here and start breaking these. I believe P is in here. No P. Okay. P is usually the easiest one to get. So now let's continue on. And there's P. And then grab that coin. And let's hop over here. Those guys, you're going to have to butt bounce. That's the reason why it's important to do red rolls and throw dots on certain levels. Because when you get to certain points, you're either going to have to just use butt bounces, or you're not going to use butt bounces at all. It really depends. But with these enemies, you're going to have to use butt bounce. So even if you have the trophy, you're going to have to do it because they do a lot of damage. Or they don't do a lot of damage, but they can hit you pretty easily, especially if you're taking your time to hit. Man, I just can't believe I forgot the lemon and everything over there. Oh well. You don't really need it. And hop this way. So yeah, even if you have the butt bounce trophy, you're going to have to use on those enemies because taking your time to throw dots is going to be the death of you. And then go ahead and grab all this. Be careful with the lasers. Hop up here and then grab this A. Hey, we got the A. Yeah, but I forgot one lemon. That's fine though. We don't need the lemon, to be honest. And now this guy. Once you become metal, then you could probably throw dots at them if you want, or red roll them. Because they can't hurt you, but you can hurt them. Crazy how life works. Grab this apples. Grab this. And then grab this lemon. And we don't have a cherry yet. This one's pretty hard to get through. You have to do it pretty fast. Grab that checkpoint. That is so you can go back when you actually get the cherry and the fruits you need. There's the cherry. Now let's go back. Go this way, but you're gonna have to red roll again. Yeah, be careful, and then red roll. And hop up here. Let's get the maze. The maze icon. Can't believe I got hit. Butt bounce, butt bounce. And there we go, the maze icon. And now let's go ahead and do the maze. And I'm not going to talk during them, they're pretty easy. So I'll see you right after the maze. Okay, now let's continue. We're gonna hop up here. Mazes are pretty easy, so like I said with the other ones, I'm not going to be talking during the mazes as much. Be careful. Well, I had no choice but to get hit. I could have jumped over that, but it was very difficult. Very difficult to get on this. So you just gotta time it right, like right there, perfect timing. I don't know why I didn't jump over it. I got stuck in the air. Now let's do it. There we go. This you could just run past. Don't worry about getting all the dots. It's fine. like that. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to get all the dots with that one. Jump over here, and then let's grab this fruit, a cherry. Jump over here, get the checkpoint, and then hit that so you can turn it off so you can jump up really fast and get the M. If you didn't have a chance to get the M, just go back down and do it again. So yeah, and then eat these ghosts. Jump over that, eat these ones too. There we go. You can use this for your advantage to get all of those dots. Dang. And now let's go ahead and land on this 2. Grab that extra life. I didn't land on the 2. Why did I do that? Oh, probably because I wanted to get that A. Yeah, the space levels are shorter. That's why I think there's 3 of them and then the boss, I believe. Now hop over here. But bounce. But bounce again. And I keep on doing this until I make it to the end. And now I'm going to have to go all the way back to get that 2. 2 we go. 2 we go. Hit that 2. Grab that little peach. I believe it's a peach. And grab all this fruit as you go. Yeah. But bounce you. And then go ahead and go all the way up. Stop for a moment and go all the way back up. Once you hit this, then you could go ahead and go right here and grab the bell really fast before it turns back on. And then that's where the N is. And let's go ahead and eat these ghosts really fast, because they're kind of in the way. Space is not that hard to find everything. It's just more hard trying to get past it without getting hit. There we go, we got the end, and now let's go ahead and go all the way back up. Wait, and then go again. The lasers go faster than you, so you gotta be careful. And now let's go all the way up here and finish the level. Perfect, perfect. Smash you to oblivion. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and hit this. This is a new bonus level, so hit that. And the first thing I do is I grab the fruits like this. I go over here, jump over here really fast. And right when you reach this point, jump. And then go ahead and rev roll up. When you hit that, just bounce all over here. Grab the fruit on one side first, and grab this one. And then grab this one, then jump, and then jump again. Yeah, you gotta be careful, hit that, go on one side first, and then get the one in the middle. It's mostly because you could escape faster if you get the one in the middle last. And there you go. Another bonus level cleared. You just have to complete one bonus level from each section to get the trophy. You don't have to complete every single bonus level from each level, which is really good. And now we got the slot machines. I literally just let it go. I don't try to match them at all. It's because I'm going to get 99 lives eventually, especially if you don't die that much. But if you want to get the 99 lives faster, then by all means try to match as much as you can. But the only slot trophies I need is to do 100 of them, I think, and to get the melon fever, which is not what I have right now. I can't use melon fever right now, because no matter what, you usually always get more lives even if you don't match anything, so it's fine. I think it's more of a waste of time to try to match them yourself. And now let's move on to the next level. And make sure your crown is gold. And the way to get gold, I think I forgot to mention this with the other ones. The way to get gold is to get every single collectible, like all the Pac-Man letters, the key, and the family member if they have them there. If they're not there, then all you need is the Pac-Man letters. You don't have to grab every fruit or anything like that. You just need to get all the Pac-Man letters and have a low amount of deaths. It's really easy to not die that much, but yeah. Now let's climb up here. Be careful with the lasers. Grab this coin. The coins are what gives you more chances to get the slot machine. More chances to get the 99 lives. Or the 100 slot machine trophy. So, yeah. Hit that checkpoint. And don't forget that P that was over there. And then go over here and hit this. Some ghosts are going to appear right in front of me somehow. Just like that. Wait until the ghosts appear before you try, but I had no luxury in that. There we go, got extra life. Now wait, and then jump up, butt bounce this guy. That's all you could really do. So hit that button so you could go this way. Jump over here, and red roll this way. Wow, that was a close one. Oh man. Oh well though. I did not get that that icon yet. The maze icon. So let's go this way. Yeah, be careful with the fireballs. As long as you don't jump in the middle, it's fine. All you can do is butt bounce him. Because if you red roll, it's just going to push you. Or if you try to throw a dot, if the shield's up, it won't hit him. So you got to be careful. Now we got the maze icon. Now we're going to go back. Be careful to not get hit by these fireballs. Like that. But I'll be back here anyways, so it's fine. This is not a no death one. This is just me trying to get the trophies. So yeah. See you after the maze. Okay, I did the maze, and now let's continue. So yeah, I don't really talk during the mazes because they're very easy. Like, they don't take much to beat, so yeah. So I just skip them entirely. I don't really need to talk during to avoid the ghosts, avoid the obstacles that could kill you. It's really not that hard. But there we go, get that checkpoint. And now over here is pretty much a bunch of jumping and coming back down, jumping, coming back down. We're going to go to each area of that. And then we're going to get the key. So we're going to come up. And then I'm going to jump over here. And we're practically just going to keep on jumping through these. So yeah, that's practically all you need to do. And just watch out for the lasers. So yeah. And then once you get the icon for the key, come back down and get the key. Okay, now when you're done with all of that, now you're going to jump on back down after hitting that one. Just be careful with the lasers. Make sure the lasers are gone. You should make it back to the bottom before you get hit. And then let's go ahead and grab this key, and we're going to go up and save the family member. And then there's one more level and then the boss. So, yeah. Let's do this. And this boss fight is the best way to farm for bomb pellets. Bomb pellet kills. I don't do it right away, I do it last. Just because there's other chances to get bomb pellet kills through other levels. So, but it's a good place to farm it if you just want to get it right now. But, yeah. Now I saved the family member. Now we must go ahead and get the rest of the Pac-Man letters. So we still have quite a bit left of this level. Hit him. Grab this apple. Apple does not fall far from the tree. So there we go. Grab that C. And then there's an M. So you gotta be careful. See, I have one more life left, so this is a risk that I'm willing to take. Grab that M, come back, and then go ahead and try to match this. It's not matching. There we go, that should be a perfect one. There we go, got that checkpoint. Hit this for a life, or part of a quarter of a life. And then go ahead and bounce, and then hit that. The laser's on it, so you better be careful. You don't have to hop up there, all you have to do is hop right on top of here. That's just to deceive you. Grab the cherry, and then grab whatever over here. It's a little hidden passageway. So now we're going to run this way. Once you hit this, that 2 is going to appear, and then you're going to go ahead and go after that 2. Be careful with the fireballs like that, and I just died. Wait until the fireballs are about to hit it, and then do it. But yeah. And now we're going to let that go up. And then jump up here. And then hit the 2. And then the A will appear. Grab the strawberry, grab the orange. And then you hit that. And now you can get the extra life. But I didn't make it in time, so I'm going to hit it again. There we go. And now we're going to go over here and grab this extra life. And then now we're going to go ahead and climb up. Now. I like to bounce all the way over there because it does take a while to get up. And you don't want the lasers to appear. And there you go. You get the fruit. I believe it was the fruit. Grab the N with that banana. And then grab the extra life. And then when you hit that, just stay there. Because the platform's going to move. So if you try to bounce away, you might fall. So, and once you hit this, the ghosts are pretty spread apart sometimes, so you're going to get all the power pellets before you run out, so you get the worth of your buck. Ooh, I got Ghost Hunter achievement, the trophy Ghost Hunter, being 100 ghosts. See, it's really not that hard to get that trophy, it's pretty easy. Now we're going to go this way, and then this way, and now let's hop this way. Yeah, this way. Hop all the way up, and then we're going to hit this, go across, and finish the level. Now we have one more space level, and then the boss. I think Circus and Factory has 3 levels also, and then the boss. I think Boss Mansion only has 2 levels, and then the boss. So, but each area takes about the same amount of time. It's just, if there's only 2 levels, that means the levels are pretty long. So yeah, I did that a little bit different. I did zigzaggly. So you get 3 chances to really get this bonus level completed. I don't know why I did it like that. That's weird. Still gonna make it though. There we go. Now let's do this final part of the bonus level. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do the slot machine after this. Yeah. I might fall this time, who knows. There we go. Now let's do the slot machines. Okay, next is this level right here, and then it's the boss. So yeah, we always save the family member. You can go ahead and talk to him before you reach this level if you want, but I'm not going to yet. Once you hit that, you can vanish down here and grab the P. Very easy P to get, but it might confuse people. I'm like, how do I get that? But you just hit that button. It's fine. It's fine. Very, very easy trophies to get in this game. It's the original Pac-Man trophies that are literally the hardest to get. And then hit that again so you don't get a chance to really fall if you actually fall off. Ooh, like that. Get the cherry. Ow. Butt bounce over here. And butt bounce him. See, on space, you're practically just going to be butt bouncing to everybody. So it's a perfect opportunity to get that trophy if you haven't already. I don't think I have yet. It's mostly because I've been using other forms of killing enemies just because I really want to get that. I really want to get those trophies. You know? Go ahead and hop all the way up here. Grab that apple. Like I said, the apple does not fall far from the tree. And don't forget this A right over here. A, I got it. And then, yeah, I want to keep on jumping down and then doing that. The only reason I butt bounce up is because sometimes it's very hard to get off of it. So, butt bounce up here, and don't forget the fruit that was up here. Yeah, I got the fruit though. Grab that banana, grab the C. You can still butt bounce up here like that if you want. Ooh, you missed. And see, that's what happens when you try to red roll an enemy. You might accidentally miss and fall right off. And splat to the ground. See, that time I did it. I don't know how I went right past them. That was weird. Grab that extra life. And then, yeah, once you hit that green button, it's also going to appear. So go ahead and get this and grab all the fruit. Grab the power pellet so you don't run out as you kill the ghosts. There we go, grab the green or the fruit. And there we go, that's all the items. So now I'm going to be right here. Make sure you're not off on the off the edges so you don't fall and die. And jump up here. Hit this. Yeah, these are gonna go down. Down, down, down. And then watch out for the fireball. And then go ahead and try to bounce him, but I end up dying again. Jeez. And then you come back here. Unfortunately, that was where your checkpoint was. It's not that far though. It just seems like it is. But all you have to do is just jump this way and jump to the light. And now hop up. You have time. You have time to hop up. And then be careful with these enemies because they could really make it very hard to red bull them. So I'm just going to throw a dot and I missed. I thought I could. See what I mean? They just push you off I don't want to play no easy mode. I died like twice from this part. And you think that's reconciling for easy mode? No, no, no. I don't think so. See, I die. It's fine. It's just this part's pretty difficult because it's in a skinny area. And these guys have shields. I could just push you off anytime at once. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm just going to jump over you. Because this M is pretty annoying to try to get. Don't forget that M. Just jump over them and try to not fall off, as I almost did multiple times. Now this way I think the bell is. But bounce on him. And if you do almost fall, then you'll land on the purple spheres. The purple spheres will catch your fall. And then there we go. Now he's on my face. There we go. There we go. And the bell should be right here. Let's go all the way back. I should have hit that checkpoint first, but it's fine. Now let's go get this A, and now it's just the end. And after this level, it's just the boss for this section. Which there's a trophy for not dying by fighting the boss, which I'm going to explain how to do. It's not that hard, to be honest. It just seems intimidating, but it's really not that hard. And now you're going to be bouncing up and gain some fruits and everything. Grab that extra life, or partial of a life. Grab the apple. Jump this way. Try to go over here as best as you can. Grab the pink fruit. I think it's a peach. Grab that. I think that was an extra life. And now grab the banana. Ow. Jeez. You are so annoying. There we go. Grab the banana. And then you could bounce up to that point and then jump this way. But this way is where the end is, so you gotta go that way. There we go. But bounce him. But bounce him, and then there's a maze. Grab that yellow fruit and then come this way. I believe the maze icon is this way. Jump over these guys. Yep, because you're gonna have to jump on that purple. But first I'm gonna go this way and eat these ghosts. And there we go. Grab the coin. And now we're gonna go this way. Be careful not to die. But first you need the icon. So actually I'm gonna die because I forgot to get the maze icon. So we're gonna bounce all the way back up. Come on, bounce. Bounce. There we go. Yeah, pretty annoying. There we go. Now, I don't have the maze icon, so we're going to have to go this way. Jump over him. I don't know why I did that. He let go of his shield. I should have like red wolfed him. I'm gonna throw this at him. Oh my gosh, very annoying. See, the most of the time you're gonna die is because you keep on falling. Very annoying, very annoying. Now let's go back and do this again. I don't know why, I'm confusing myself. There we go. And now you're gonna have to hop onto that purple. And the maze icon should be right there. There we go. Something that could be really confusing. Grab that. And then jump down. And now let's do the maze really fast. Okay, now let's continue and finish this level. Because once you rev-roll that way, I think it destroys the statue and then you could finish the level. Yep. Let's go. There we go. We have finished the bonus. Or we have finished the stage. Now let's go to the bonus stage. And let's finish this bonus stage in the slot machine. Yeah, let's do it. And then let's get to the boss. Okay, now let's continue and do the boss, and then I will talk to the family member that's on this area. And this, you have to beat the boss without dying once. So you can get hit, you just can't die once. And the way I do this is I just rapid fire. You have unlimited ammo, so why not? And this is a perfect place to start getting to farm some of the bomb dots if you want right now, but trust me, later on there are some levels that you can get that anyways. So power pellet, yaha. And each time you kill a bunch of enemies, you will get chances to get more health. And see, that's where the bomb dot is. Easy to farm that here, but don't worry, you will get more chances to use it. So I wouldn't recommend farming it yet until the very end, because there's certain levels that you'll get that opportunity. So, and then just keep on firing and dodging the attacks. That's practically all you can really do. It's not that hard, to be honest. Just dodge and shoot and grab all the fruit and power pellets as you can, so you kill them faster and destroy the asteroids. More bomb dot, I wait until a bunch of enemies come and then I do that. Pretty easy, and you will get a lot of chances to get some lives. And this is a good level to really, if you don't grab any fruit, you can get melon fever pretty easily. But yeah. But I like to get as much points as I can so I get more lives. Melon fever will come either naturally, or I'll show you the best place to get it at the very end, which is the first level, to be honest. So now just shoot all of them, grab the power pellets, just dodge as much as you can, especially the lasers. If you get hit, there will be chances to get some lives, especially when you fight the boss fight. You will get some lives eventually. So now let's fight him. And what you want to do is shoot one eye at a time. Spam X when he does that. Get away from it. So you just spam X. Each time you destroy an eye, more enemies are going to appear. And each time you destroy an eye, you get a chance. Actually, not more enemies will appear. Actually, yeah, more enemies will appear. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, more enemies will appear. Each time you destroy an eye, it will give you a chance to replenish your health a little bit. And then you can shoot some enemies and replenish your health even more. There you grab the power pellets, and you want to destroy that laser as best as you can. And now let's go ahead and do this. Shoot this eye. I like to start with one side at a time. Now I'm starting from the far. There we go. Now there's 2 more eyes. Now let's shoot the laser really fast, get its health down. I guess this time when I destroyed the eye, it didn't give me a chance to replenish my health, which is fine. So you just want to dodge as best you can, destroy these enemies, so you get life. There's another life right there. Yeah. If you're about to die, shoot as much enemies as you can and grab the life really fast. And then, I got hit, but when he's about to hit you like that, you want to be at the far edge from him. Because he hits the closest to him. So if he's like on the other side, it's very hard to explain. If I'm on the other side and he's on the other side, he won't really hit me from that. I could dodge it pretty easily. But it's not the end of the world if you do get hit by it. And then see, I keep on getting extra lives. See how much extra lives you get. But once you do enough damage, see, you won't be on this side. From where he's about to swing. So you won't be on the opposite side where he's about to swing. And that, you're always going to get caught by it. Just spam X and you should be fine. But each time you destroy all the enemies, your lives will disappear with it. When you get into his next phase part. So be wary of that. And then go ahead and hit the checkpoint. And then, yeah, space ace. Or not checkpoint. Finish the level. Space ace. And there we go. So you should get 2 trophies right there if you didn't die once. If you did die, just restart. It's not that hard. And yeah, go ahead and do the mazes for this area. And I'll see you all next time in the next Pac-Man video. Peace.